You'll farm chunks at Royal Sentinels, they said. You'll be swimming in chunks in no time, they said. No. I am not doing it ever again. I am never punching a sentinel to death with a cestus. Ever again. I have been farming the Royal Sentinels for the last hour or so, and I still don't have enough chunks. Not even close. I think I need 6. Maybe. Just no. No. Never again. I grew a bunch of hair for my model this morning, and then before the whole situation with the Royal Sentinels, and by now I have now pulled it all out because fighting those things with this is just insufferable. Insufferable is too weak of a word. You know the Royal Sentinels can heal, right? And you know I do 30 damage a hit. So you math that out, it turns out they can just heal indefinitely. They can. It's all RNG whether or not they heal. And so I had this one fight where this Royal Sentinel healed 5 times, and their heals like 70% of their health, which takes me probably like a full minute to get that much health away from them. And within that minute, you know the chance that they're going to heal again? Pretty much like 80%. So there have been fights where I will go from 5 Estus to 0 in one fight. And sometimes they kill me after that. Sometimes, you see I went up like 3 deaths in between the streams because it's just, sometimes it's just impossible. If they keep healing, there's nothing I can do about it. They just keep healing. And then I'm stuck sitting there like an idiot trying to fight them when I can't make any headway. None at all. So no, we are not fighting those sentinels at all. Ever again. Not dealing with it. We got a few chunks from them, but it was not worth my sanity. We are leaving this place, this godforsaken city, and we are going to New Londo Ruins. I am going to fight the Dark Wraiths that were said to be much harder. I can't see how. Dark Wraiths can't heal. Dark Wraiths can't knock me onto the ground for like 5 seconds straight every time they hit me with any attack that they possibly have. Dark Wraiths don't have a giant rumble attack on their shield bash that hits like 20 yards around them that you just can't dodge through because it's a lasting hitbox. Dark Wraiths have none of that. Dark Wraiths are gonna be a walk in the park. We're gonna go say hi to some Dark Wraiths. And it's gonna be a fantastical journey, I'm sure. Get out of my way. You don't even know what I have dealt with. He doesn't know. That crossbow guy, he is a sweet summer child. He does not know the pain of the Royal Sentinels. You know, I farmed Royal Sentinels before. To be fair, I have farmed them before for chunks. And they're usually not that bad. Because you know what? A normal weapon usually has enough damage to do it. Usually it's not a problem at all. You just outdamage the healing pretty dang easily, and you burst them down. So, you know, some weapons have better stagger, so you can stagger them more often. The chance they get a heal off is much lower. But this weapon, no. It probably takes like 30, 40 hits to kill one. And in that time, it can heal a lot. Yeah, 30 to 40 hits is like 1 health bar, not including any healing. And it probably takes between 8 to 10 of those hits to stagger it. So I only stagger it like probably 3 times in 1 health bar. And the chance that that's gonna land on a healing spell is like nothing. And the frickin' Wrath of the Gods that they have is just so hard to dodge. I just couldn't do it. I had to basically just outrange every Wrath of the Gods spell that they used so I could just survive it. Because once again, that spell, if you get knocked down by it, you're down for like 5-6 seconds. You just lay in there, you just take a little nap every time. And you know what? In that time, they jump backwards and start a healing spell. That's what they always do. Why? The most infuriating enemies I have ever fought on this run. We are going to the Dark Wraiths, and we are going to be happy about it. Oh, they haven't left yet. Okay, good. Great for them. Hi, Laurentius of the Swamp. Hi, out Bonfire. Oh, I should have beaten Lautrec. Oh, dang it! I was supposed to beat Lautrec while I was there. Huh. Well, I guess we're going back. Because how the heck am I going to farm Dark Wraiths when this is the closest bonfire? And, yeah, it ain't on. So, we kind of need Firelink Shrine. So, okay, back to Anne Orlando. A place that I do not wish to be. Sadly, we sat at the Undead Parish bonfire, so that means we can't just homeward bone back. We need to use the Black Eye Orb and beat that guy. I don't know how we're gonna do that. Probably slowly. And we're probably gonna have to kindle that bonfire. Before we do that, should we get the Rite of Kindling? Because then we could have 10 Estus in the fight. And that would improve our odds greatly. But then we would need to get to not Nito. What's his face? The useless guy. Pinwheel. That's it. Alright, we're gonna go kill Pinwheel. That's the plan. We're gonna go straight from here. Hopefully I remember the route through the catacombs. And we're gonna go straight from here all the way to Pinwheel without touching any bonfires. Because getting out of the catacombs is 10 times harder than getting into it. And then we're gonna go all the way back to Anne Orlando. Fully kindle that bonfire. And then we're gonna fight frickin' Lautrec. Which actually would be nice to fully kindle that bonfire because we'll need it for Ornstein and Smo as well. So, all in all, probably a good idea. The catacombs. Everyone's favorite part of Dark Souls 1, I'm certain. Where am I? Okay, they left us a way out. That is fortunate. I went down into a place I should not have been. Alright, 5 Estus to get down to Pinwheel. I don't think beating Pinwheel will be an issue. But getting to him is going to be the problem here. Yeah, can you stop with all the rolling? I hate that attack. Alright, we didn't break any of the skeletons. Oh, right, we need to do this. Right. Let me just swamp this. I should have killed you first, shouldn't I? Because now all the skeletons are going to be on my butt. Weapon at risk! Why right now? I need to go kill Pinwheel. I don't have a repair box. Do I have repair powder? Is that in this game? Can you get out of my way? It do like no damage to me, luckily. I did upgrade my armor in between the streams. I went out of my way and upgraded all the armor through the first 6 levels of the armor. Am I gonna be able to beat Pinwheel with a weapon at risk? How close to breaking is weapon at risk? Probably very close, isn't it? You guys stop with that BS rolling attack. It's just a guaranteed hit. You guys are pieces of garbo. You know that? Stop just using that on freaking cooldown. And why are you guys just rolling? You do nothing but your worst attack. Because it's just guaranteed damage. I don't know what you're supposed to do against it. I don't know, block maybe? But it's just guaranteed damage. The second they hit you, it's just you're damaged. There's nothing you can do about it. Can you stop? Yeah, I don't care. Go away, skeletons. You know, my mental state has already been quite shattered by the... Can you not jump? Why would you jump? Now we're just gonna get cornered here. My mental state has already been shattered apart by the Royal Sentinels, and now now it's just agony. You know? It's like it breaks down all your defenses. Let me guess. Rolling attack. Yep. Guaranteed damage. What the heck am I supposed to do about it? Can you do something parryable? That would help me kill you a lot easier. I'm just not even gonna bother. I don't remember where to go from here. And also, my weapon's about to break. And also, I don't think we can kill Pinwheel with a broken weapon. You know, I mean, no matter how easy Pinwheel is, I don't think you can do it with a broken weapon. Can I go down here? I don't remember. I honestly don't. Well, here's this. Can you not just have instant spells? Why is that all you do, you piece of garbage? I can't even get behind you. I'm trying to save durability on this garbage weapon here. And you're just making that impossible. Not even giving me a skull lantern. Like, what's that about? Oh, great. Why are you guys just stuck here? Yeah, fall off the cliff. Thank you. What is that? Is that a bonfire? I know this trick. And it's supposed to stab you. Alright, through here. Around here? I don't remember. Yeah, over here. Alright, now we get our buddy Patches. There's technically a bonfire through there, but we're not sitting at any of the catacombs bonfires. Am I a cleric? I think... No? Is that what he asked?
No? Well, that's strange. Oh, I know what it is. You've come... Well, this place...
Alright. We know this drill, I think. I think I remember the point that you need to turn around at. Right? Yep, okay. That was close enough. Is it how far you get through it, or is it just an amount of time after you walk away from him? I don't remember.
Oh, I slipped and flipped that lever, you see.
How do you slip? You pulled it out. You pulled it out. How do you slip and do that? Yeah, it caused me a lot of trouble.
Wait now. You didn't actually fall down there.
No, I'm too skilled for that.
Everybody makes mistakes. I know.
Thank you for the one humanity. No, I'm just gonna push this lever. Don't mind me. Get out of here, Patches. I am not in the mood to deal with your shenanigans. Now, since we have a bit of time here, I kind of want to... Not unequip. How do I look at things? Why is the unequip button the same button as toggle display on this screen? 88 out of 300. Okay, so we have plenty. We have plenty of durability on this thing. For Pinwheel, at least. We just need to get to Pinwheel with any amount of health. And hope that I remember how the Pinwheel fight goes. Where is the place you drop down at? Because you can jump across this. And then... Here? Yeah. Ow, my leg bones. You're gonna resurrect, aren't you? Gosh, and this drop is always a bit sketchy. Hi, I don't need you helping with the already sketchy drop. Oh, good. I also don't remember how to dodge these. So, wish me luck. Ugh. It's been a long time. It's been way too long. Just let me through. Let me through. Okay. We have pretty much one full health bar. Yep, about one full health bar with a at-risk Cestus plus 10 to beat this thing. And if we die, we go all the way back to the beginning. Still find it unfair that that's enough of a drop to do damage to you. Like, even if you come in at full health, why are you already summoning things? Bro, you're not supposed to summon things until the second phase, right? Isn't that how that works? Man, he has a hitbox for a lot longer than I thought he would. And now is second phase? No, he just teleported. Man, how did Zero Lenny die to Pinwheel? Like, if the Cestus, almost out of durability, is doing this amazingly well against this guy, how did he do it? Because Zero Lenny is like 10 times better than I am. Way better than I am. And if I didn't die to him, just how? America, explain. Alright, we got the daddy mask, which is great. We are getting out of here. Thank you very much. I am Die. Thank you forever. Rite of Kindling. Thank goodness. Alright, Undead Parish, back to Anne Orlando to kindle that bonfire all the way up. And then beat Lautrec. Get the, place back up and running. Frickin' Firelink Shrine. And then everything will be hunky-dory. Right? Oh, I should have repaired my weapon while I was... Oh. I'm gonna go repair my weapon while I'm still nearby. Hi, can you guys not be such jerks? You're just blocking the stairwell. I need to go repair my Cestus, because this thing is borked. This isn't Dark Souls 2, where things repair every time you sit at a bonfire. You actually have to put money into it. Which we have money. I should also level up afterwards. Now, I want to make sure we have enough to repair everything. The good old Andre. Repair equipment. Repair it all. I don't like having anything unrepaired. Even if I don't use it anymore, I still am not a fan of it just sitting unrepaired. Okay, we can't reinforce weapon yet. Someday. Give me 2 more damage. That'll help. Thank you. Only about 1/100th more damage, but... it's something. It's not a completely negligible amount. Now I've got another 3 hundo durability to go through. Get out of here. This is just going swimmingly. I had bacon last night, which I don't have bacon that often. I mean, especially because Titanite shard. Thank you. Especially because my mom usually does not like animal fat, so we usually get turkey bacon, which is lean. And I'm not as big a fan of turkey bacon as I am of regular bacon. But I did my own shopping, all mostly on my lonesome. I brought a friend with me because Costco is Costco. It's very busy. You let the cat in, of course. She always wants in right as I'm streaming. I don't know why. She just does. But yeah, I was able to get a regular bacon, which is very nice. And I ate way too much of it because the stuff is good. Plus, I hadn't eaten it in like a couple years, so I didn't really remember what the proper portion size would be for it. Alright. Do not undercity yourselves. Alright, we just gotta go in and then over to that bonfire that's right about over there. And then we gotta kindle it up a bunch, and then we get to kill Lautrec. I think. It's gonna be a process trying to take him down. Because it's him and his two buddies, and I don't know how much damage I'll actually do against them. And Lautrec himself, usually he's easy, because you can outrange him. You know, most weapons have more range than his little sickles. But I don't. I don't think I outrange or outspeed him. My attacks are relatively slow. These dang Royal Sentinels, they make me sick. But I never need to kill them again. I'm hoping that for the rest of my chunks, I can either kill Dark Wraiths, which I will gladly do. I'll just learn the parry timings and win every time. Or I would just find them in New Londo Ruins, because I think New Londo Ruins has a couple chunks just in, like, chests and stuff. Okay. Oh, yeah, plenty of humanity on us. Let's do this. And kindle this bad boy up. They'll have the Ring of Favor and Protection, which might help. I mean, I like my rings right now, but maybe that'll be nice. You know, I like the look of the fully kindled bonfires, because they're freaking big. I mean, look at that. It's a very different visual when it's at full kindling, because it just looks awesome. I really wish the other Dark Souls games had bonfire kindling, because it's so cool. Alright, time to do this run again. Back to get to the Black Eye Orb, which I think you can only use in this main room. Alright. Here we go. There they are. Let's see how this goes. I kind of want to get rid of the mage first.
Well,
Why'd you just stop talking? Of course, he's not gonna let me get rid of the mage first, because Lautrec is the fastest out of them. I need to get him either alone. What are you guys doing? And would it be worth it to plunge? I think so. Might be able to hit none of them. I was hoping I would like land on top of them. Evidently, I landed exactly right within their melee range, but nowhere near close enough to actually plunge them. Alright, well, I have no ranged weapon, So I kind of just need to rely on... Why can I still hear you moving? Don't you guys have, like, the silent footsteps thing on? Oh, but you have no stamina. Why can I not dodge? He has way faster attacks than me. Way faster attacks. I don't know how I'm gonna beat him. I think I might just need to parry. Or maybe running attacks would be able to catch him out. But I don't know his parry timing. I don't fight this guy often enough. Oh gosh, and they're always... Huh? Do I accidentally have... Oh, wait, how did you get down here? Bro just teleported. I could have sworn I was keeping an eye on them, but I evidently was not. Alright, spear dude that it won't lock onto. What is that attack? It's a spear, my guy. Not a freaking polearm. Oh, great. Okay, that was like no damage at all. Oh, this is gonna suck. Why is the mage running here first? Mage? Why are you punching me? Did you run out of spells? Can it happen? It can, and it did. Can I parry you? I can. I can. I mean, I guess it makes sense. I can be parried, so he can be parried too. Okay, well, the main threat is gone. But the main issue was that if I'm trying to fight in melee, the spellcaster is just going to cause issues. Oh, that is really fast. Oh, the timing on that. Okay, just surround me then. See if I care. What the heck? Alright, I don't think I've ever seen... Oh, double. I don't think I've ever seen the mage actually run out of spells. You always do that same attack when you roll. You're so predictable, Lautrec. You are less predictable. I don't know the spear timings. Oh gosh. Move, please. Well, this is difficult. I can just kind of lay into people, though. Oh, come on. He's one hit away. Oh, thank you. Get styled on. I didn't even need to kill you, and I did. Okay, well, we got him. Ring of Favor and Protection, and the waifu is back. That is amazing. We're going to put it in the second slot. There we go. And we're going to put this in the first slot, just because I want to. Which means we have no steel protection, but that's fine. We've upgraded our armor, so we should be basically having that by default now. Oh, why did you not jump? If you don't sprint for long enough, it doesn't do the jump. Okay, let's just go back to the bonfire real quick. Which I don't know why, I could have just left. I guess I didn't realize the Maestus recovered. But alright. Now we gotta go re-implant the waifu. And then we are set to go. Man, we have a lot of health with favor and protection. But yeah, you see how easy it is when you can actually parry things? When an enemy is parryable, it makes life so much easier. Not Royal Sentinels, though. You can't parry them. They're too big. Can't backstab, can't parry. Plunging attacks are rarely ever worth it. Those things are just... They're just the worst with this thing. I mean, as I said, any other weapon usually has no issue with them. But the Cestus, it has some issues with them. Alright, elevator, come back here. You get back here, elevator. That's a long elevator. Although not as long as Elden Ring. Alright, back out. I love the sun rays. Those are nice. Even though this is all an illusion. But even so, looks nice. It kind of hurts my eyes. Oh gosh. Too bright. Burning a hole into my retinas. Okay, now we're gonna go back and we're going to New Londo Ruins now that our Firelink Shrine is back up and running. That'll be great. And once we got into New Londo Ruins, I'll need to remember how to navigate it. Well, bye. Because, yeah, I don't remember at all how to navigate New Londo Ruins. I remember there's a ramp with a... Not a jump. You don't want to jump the ramp. But there's a ramp. And then there's a right. And then you go up the stairs. And then you have the guy that we're going to need to kill because we don't have the Lord Vessel yet. But that's fine because murder is my middle name. You know, I'm so glad that this game isn't one of those games where walking into the side of the blade does full damage. Because why would it? I'm looking at you, not Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. It's a similar game. Crash Bandicoot. Dang Crash Bandicoot. We played it recently. And anytime you walked into the side of a trap, even a spear, where I just bonk my face on the freaking wooden shaft of the spear, the game is still like, yep, that killed you. Like, how? What is he, Crash Bandicoot or Crash Hamster? Because I just die to anything. Are hamsters unique in that way? Because I know it's like stereotypical that hamsters will just die to anything. Like, if you spook them, they die. Feed them the wrong thing, they die. They get out of their cage for like a day, they die. Don't they eat their children? Isn't that something they also do? So like if they have babies, they die. Hamsters just, I don't know how they survive in the wild. I really don't. They're kind of a hot mess. But are guinea pigs like the same way? Because I love guinea pigs. Guinea pigs are great. We used to have them in a classroom. It was like the class pet. It was quite amazing. There we go. Hello.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I am Anastasia of Astora.
Don't mind that I stole your drip.
Now I can continue my duty.
Oh, she's from Astora as well. Hmm.
But I only hope that my impure tongue does not offend.
No, it's fine. Do I have any other? No, I don't. Okay. We'll see you around. I need to sit at the bonfire here. I should probably also kindle it while I'm still human. Because having this be at 20 as well would be very nice. Because you go to a lot of places from Firelink. Alright, New Londo Ruins, here we come. Still need to get the Firekeeper Soul from Blighttown, but I don't want to do that, because that's like guaranteed death. almost assuredly. I mean, I have, with certain strategies, I have probably a 70% chance of actually getting the soul. But the chance of getting back out alive is near zero. Because, like, if you run in and you fall directly on top of the dogs and, like, grab the soul directly from there, then you can usually get out of that situation pretty readily. But, and by that I mean you can grab the soul and die, and then you have it. But if you try to run in the official way, that brings it down to like a 50% chance you're gonna get the soul at all. And, oh boy, the only way you get out is either with extreme luck or by killing everything meticulously. Alright, we go across here. There's gonna be a ghost in the middle of the path. Yep, right there. I need to wait for them to move, so we just gotta, ow, dodge all these losers. Ow, ow. Get a ways down before you heal. Verticality is the only thing that'll save you in here. Grab this, even though they're gonna try to kill us. Ugh. This takes us across the... yeah. Hello. I'm not gonna go anywhere near any of that, because I remember that is very much danger. So we're just gonna go through here, try to heal while we can. And then just sprint through this room and hope for the best. Sometimes you just don't make it up this ladder. Kinda just luck-based. Can you get up? Oh my gosh. We could have totally just walked out, but my person was just like... me, 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 me. Me, 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 for like 10 seconds. Seriously, like... I know that all the other Dark Souls games are faster paced than Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 1, well, not Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 is the only one that's like slower. But I know that a lot of the other games are faster paced, like Dark Souls 3, Elden Ring, Night Rain, all those games. They everything just kind of goes faster. But to go back to Dark Souls 1 and to have every knockdown take like 3 generations, and like my great grandkids are gonna have to pick up playing the game every time I get knocked over by anything at all, and my character just sits on the ground for so long. Like, why is that? Why do you have to have us sitting there for so freaking long? Because we just couldn't get up that ladder in that case, because, you know, in theory, if we'd been able to move immediately, we could have gotten up, rolled to the side, maybe gone under that other ghost, and then waited for the ghosts to disperse again and try going up the ladder again later. But as I just sat there for so long, the ghost was on our level by the time we started moving again. We gotta wait for you. I hate New Londo Ruins so much. But once again, at least it's not the Royal Sentinels. Because, like, these things, they kinda stun you when they hit you, just a little bit. But, like, the falling off the ladder stun, that would happen every single time the Royal Sentinels even looked at you funny. They just glance in your direction, or you just end up getting frozen in place. We're gonna just hope and pray. You stop getting stunned. Like, you get hit, and then you're like, ugh, like 5 seconds later. Once again, you're just gonna be here for 9 hours, resting on the ground. Why do you have lightning? Since when do you have lightning? I guess since forever. That's the screaming one, right? Yeah, it's definitely the screaming one. Can you stop? What the heck? Alright, we just need to hope that now that they're all on that level, the verticality is gonna save us. And it looks like it is. Okay. Jeez. I don't think I've ever had that much trouble going up that ladder. Usually, you get down to like half health, but then you manage to get up. Maybe I just don't have as much stamina as I usually do. Because that was always the issue, is I ran out of stamina. Hi there.
Well, this is a surprise.
That it
I
is.
don't get many visitors, except for ghosts.
I've had your weapon in a randomizer run.
My name is Inward. I'm an old man, bound to these parts, but I
Yeah?
don't mind a chat. I may even be of some help.
Oh, you're gonna be of some help, alright.
I am the Guardian. I watch over the Dark Wraiths. They were
Uh-huh,
born with
sure.
protectors.
Well, sad to say, you must die, my good man, because I am not...
Oh, you are no different from the rest. So be it.
Oh, you have a
I am
fast
Inward,
weapon.
the Guardian of the Seal.
Sorry.
Forgive me.
But you don't give me the key unless I kill you. Or I have already beaten Ornstein and Smo, which I kind of wanted the key in order to beat Ornstein and Smo. So that wouldn't help me much now, would it? Now we just need to continue along. Oh great, through the wall. You know, I'm starting to see why these ghosts never made a comeback in any of the other games. Because everyone hates them. They can just go through walls. They hit you before you can even see where they are. They are so annoying. Please don't corner me at the seal. Please tell me they don't go that far. Okay, open up the door. Oh boy. Man. Well, now we could go down and kill some dark wraiths. I think we need to go down anyway in order to get the, what is it? The very large ember? Well, let's see how tough these dark wraiths are. Not the drakes. Let's fight him in this little arena down here. Alright, so I know you have a grab. That's kind of the thing I'm most concerned about. Okay, can you stop just stun locking me? I'm trying to figure out your moveset, my good man. They walk slowly. Is that a plus? I don't know. How much damage do I do to this gentleman? Oh, not that much. That's about half. I mean, that's... Okay, and he can block. I don't know if that actually has a limit. Oh, the wombo combo. I remember that one. Okay, but they don't turn well, so backstabs might be the way to go. See, and a chunk already. Why would they say the freaking... Okay, it might have just been luck. It might have just been dumb luck. But who the heck on the wiki was saying that the Royal Sentinels were the easier way to go? That guy went down so easy, and I don't even know his moveset yet. To be fair, he never did his grab, and I think that's his most terrifying ability. By far. Okay, I know there's one in that room. Is he coming? Hello. What are you doing over there? Waiting to kill me? Oh, good. So slow. And he wombo combos. He's like a dark, black knight, you know? I don't know why I keep thinking Dark Knight. That's freaking Batman. Oh, it's such slow attacks, though. I'm not good at parrying slow attacks. or super fast attacks. I like middling attacks, you know? Attacks right in the center. Yeah, and you can't parry in the middle of the combo. Don't want to get hit by that. Alright, turning is not your strong suit. What are you doing? Attack me so I can not hit the frickin' parry timing. Why do you dodge now? There we go. Yeah, we'll get better at it. I don't think I've ever legitimately farmed Dark Race. See? Senor. I'm at 5 humanity out of 10. I have less item discovery, and I have now gotten 2 for 2 on chunks. 2 for 2! And the freaking Royal Sentinels were like 1 chunk every 4 times I kill one. Okay, this is unfair, not fun fair. Why was that not a backstep? I wasn't to the right enough, huh? 3 for 3? Slab! Bruh. Okay, whoever wrote on the wiki that the best place to farm chunks was the Royal Sentinels, you need to be fired. I know you probably don't even get paid for, you know, writing in the wiki, but you need to be fired for that. Oh, okay. We didn't have full health, so we didn't survive the 2-hit combo. That combo is impossible to get out of. It's only 2 hits, but if you get hit by the first one, you get hit by the second one. Guaranteed. So that's no good. I need to figure out how to get back there. I think I know, but it's been a while. I'm gonna have to go through some dark wraiths to get there. Because I remember you have to go this way and then jump off into the place where the water used to be. And then there's like 3 dark wraiths, and then you get back to that central building that we were in. It's a whole process. I just need the ember, really. I think I have enough chonks. Come on, I hate the ghost so much. Where do we go here? Is it down this way? Yeah. Think so. Yeah, okay. Now there's this guy. Come fight me here so we don't pull any more. Got him. Can you get the Dark Wraith sword? I don't think I've ever seen someone with a Dark Wraith sword. And their combos are deadly though. And he just keeps going. He just keeps doing them one after the other, after the other, after the other, after the other, after the other. Alright, well we only had 5 humanity on us because we spent a lot, like over half of it on kindling a bunch of bonfires. But still, that's sucky. I don't really need item discovery anymore though. We already got all our chunks that I think that we need, because I think it's 1 and then 1 and then 2 and then 2, which is 6, and we have over 6 now. I think we have 7. No, we have 6. So yeah, we have exactly enough. And then it's a slab, I think, and we got another slab here, so that's great. We don't need more than 1, but I'm glad we have it. But yeah, Dark Wraiths seem to drop the chunks a lot more consistently, and they're parryable. If I can just get more used to their moveset, they'll be the easiest thing to farm ever. Unlike the Royal Sentinels. Like, seriously. Okay, and here we don't have to go up the stairs to get over here. We just run to this corner. Now I just need to find where that frickin' ember is. I don't remember where. I think it's in that central room. Maybe up the stairs. But I don't quite remember. It's been a while. Yeah, we have no item discovery anymore, so... shouldn't be expecting to find much. Is it here? No, it's here. Is anyone coming up from behind? No. But this guy comes up from the front. Come along. I love that their running attack is always the same timing. They don't have any inconsistency there. Alright, and that's a pretty easy way to get them down to low health, is just... you get the front stab with the running attack, and then you get the back stab after. Yeah, see? I knew there was a chunk somewhere in a chest here. Is there one over there? I seem to remember one comes from behind over here somewhere. That's death. 'Cause there's one right up there in the temple. Or was it whenever I go over here to grab this, someone comes from behind, like from the stairs? I don't remember. Hi. Okay, there you are. Okay, do that again. That isn't that again. Yeah, the running attack is the only one I really decently know the timing to so far. Everything else, they have a few different attacks with a similar build-up that all have different timings. So it's hard to tell. Alright. Just need the ember. With plenty of healing. Just give me the ember and nobody gets hurt. Oh, why the ghost too? Got a friggin' triple threat in here. I need a transient curse, apparently. Where are you going? Oh, there you are. Kind of unloaded for a second there. And here comes the ghost, probably. Unless they despawned or went back. Okay, at least we got rid of this guy away from the Goopmeister Meistergoot. Hi, Goopmeister. Do you take damage from your own explodey heads? I hope so. No, you don't. That's unfair. You have a lot of health, good sir. At least you are in, like, the single worst position you could be right now. Because everything you do just goes right over my head. Can you just stop? I just need enough time to get... Bro! Bro! What are you doing? I can't hit you. I want to use one of my transient curses just to deal with this frickin' pest. Alright, no items. That's fine. I don't need nothing. Hi. Give me iframes. Thank you. Now we have to deal with this loser along with that loser. And that loser? How many losers are there? Running attack. Not the running attack. Thank you for the iframes. Jeez. They just do not want to make these things easy on me, do they? Where the heck am I? Hi. Good sir, could you point me in the direction of, where the ember is by any chance? Why are you kicking me? Why are you being slow? I need a quick attack so I can get iframes so I can not die to those things. Where am I going? Why am I here? Why am I not where I need to be? I thought it was in this central building, but this central building isn't the central building after all. It's just a building. A large building with a goop. Where's the central one? Is that over here? Okay, the ghost won't follow him down here. We can try to get this guy off our tail. Seriously, with item discovery, these guys drop so many chunks. I don't know why. Okay, here I think it is. Big building. I just went the wrong way. Okay, so there's a goop and a couple knights in here. Come along. Come with me and you'll see a world of parrying. Yeah, get back up so I can punch you again. The other knight gonna come out? Doesn't sound like it. Isn't there a stairwell here? Could've sworn there was. It must be on the other side. Okay. Hi, other knight. Glad that spear didn't reach me. Jeez, that was close. Excuse you. This isn't your fight, my good man. Can you cease? Come on, I'm trying to have a nice, even fight with a Dark Wraith, and you're making it very difficult to do that. Ow. Dang goop man. Hi, Skull Man. Man, this guy's got a lot of health compared to my not a lot of damage. Okay, great. Good, amazing. Is there another Wraith? Hello. I thought there was. Get parried, you loser. I mean, look how many of these guys we're able to kill compared to the Sentinels. The only issue is that when you get caught in their combo or when they do their grab. Those two things are big issues. Can you stop just being right on top of me every time I heal? I've got to be able to get health back eventually, you know? Come on. You are insufferable, aren't you? Just combo after combo after combo. Oh, great. There's another. Okay. I hope the goop guys don't come back, because this would be a great room to farm the wraiths in if there's no goop man. Really? Ow. I'm glad I have so much healing. Another chunk. And the Dark Hand, which technically it is a fist weapon, and it does, I think, have a punching animation, so I could use the Dark Hand if I really wanted to. But I'm not gonna. It doesn't feel like it's with the spirit of the punching run. It's the same reason why I didn't upgrade this thing to the Dragon Fist. Even though I could have. I most certainly could have. But I did not feel like it would be in the spirit of the punching run to use anything but the cestus. Or, you know, just bare fist, but that, yeah, there we go. I'm just gonna leave. I'm just, goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen. Not coming back here for a while. Okay, Firelink Shrine. Oh, they're gone. That's weird. I wonder what triggered that. The only like progression of the story I did was opening the seal, I guess, but I thought you had to get the Lord Vessel before they left or something. That's what it seemed like. Or maybe they're only there for like a certain number of bosses, and maybe the NPC I killed counted as a boss because it gave story progression. I don't know. Andre, I have an ember for you. I'm sure you'll be very interested in it. And then you can make my weapon actually halfway decent. Hopefully, maybe, probably not. Let's be honest here. This thing is gonna be pretty crappy no matter what we do, isn't it? You know, the other option is I could have gone all in on health and stamina and just lightning infused the weapon. That was my other thought, and that might have been better. But I didn't go that route. There you are. Now, modify equipment. There we go. Cestus 11. Thank you. We actually have more chunks than we need. Now 12. 13. 14. And slab. There we go. Now how much damage does this bad boy do? Let's look at it just in here. Yeah, this already does 200. It requires nothing. Really? Interesting. Anyway. We're not Hark Dan, so we can't use it. Okay. So yeah, plus 101. So that is some damage right there. Still only get C scaling, but... Double C scaling with a quality build is not bad. Not amazing, but it's not bad. Let's go see what these undead over here think of our new weapon. And then what is next on the bucket list? Is it Ornstein and Smo? I feel like it is. Oh. Oh. Okay. They don't like it. That is the consensus here. So we are gonna go back to Anor Londo, I think, because yeah, we have the 20 Estus, we have a max upgraded Cestus, or we could use 10 humanities and go back to New Londo Ruins and farm Dark Wraiths. And that would get us higher level armor. That's the only other thing that I can think of that would help us. But let's try Ornstein and Smo. Maybe they'll be easy. Maybe this will be a walk in the park. But probably not. I have fought Ornstein and Smo enough times to know that they are absolutely not easy with any weapon, let alone this weapon. But it is plus 15, which you usually don't get until after Ornstein and Smo. So in theory, we are pretty well off, right? Did that guy he just fell off the cliff on his own. That wasn't even me. He didn't even hit my shield or anything. What a guy. Alright. Let's see if Stornstein and Mo are gonna be possible. Oh yeah, now I two-shot you with regular attacks. That's pretty good. Man, and this thing does do a lot more damage now that it's up to plus 15. I mean, I guess that's to be expected. It is max upgrade, but still. I died down in the place another couple times, didn't I? I keep forgetting. We're just gonna say it's 22. I need to not forget. But the death count is always going to be an approximate. So, until I actually get something that helps me keep track of it better. Maybe I need to get it like make a mod that changes the you died screen to increase your dang death counter, you lazy idiot. And then maybe I'd remember. Or maybe I should just get that mod that replaces it with, like, Get Good. Or even better, the one that replaces it with Thanks Obama. Because that would be great. Alright, back at it again at Anne Orlando. But we're ready. I mean, we got, as I said, 20 Estus, fully upgraded weapon, the green grass crest shield, ring of steel protection, which will protect against anything except the lightning damage that they do. So it's pretty solid. We have plus 6 armor, which is all pretty nice. We could have upgraded our armor a couple times actually, but I didn't think of it, and now we're miles away from Andre. We might be able to do it over here. Get out of here. Oh gosh, and now these guys. Do pretty good damage against these guys. Yeah, get off of that. All is well so far. Hello, Mr. Man. Can you reinforce my armor? I would like that. Alright, you increase up to 6, you increase up to 4. I think this is better. Thank you. Actually, I can go up through here instead, and it might be quicker. Out this way, and we gotta just make the jump over the banister. Shouldn't be too bad. There we go. Now, fully kindle the bonfire. Thank you. It's always scary when you hear them approaching and it doesn't let you sit down immediately. It's like, is it gonna kill me? I don't know. Alright, now for the same run that we were doing for the Sentinels, but for Ornstein and Smo. Which arguably is gonna be even worse than these two, but at least Ornstein and Smo can't heal. You know, I've got 20 heals, and Ornstein and Smo have 0. Well, okay, that's not exactly true, because they, in second phase, one of them heals up past full. You gonna do your thing? You are indeed. Luckily, I actually watched somebody fight these two recently on a video. Ooh. That doesn't mean that I know how to fight them, but gosh darn it, it means that I'm at least familiar with their moves. Oof. Oh, you don't do much damage in this form. Good old Smornstein. We do good damage, you know? Ooh. It's not locking on, trying to dodge that is rough. Owie. Run away. Don't laugh at me, Schmo. Very rude. Didn't your parents ever teach you not to laugh at people? I mean, he's an executioner, so probably not. His parent, you know, I don't know what you have to do for your kid to become an executioner when they're older, but probably not amazing parenting. Ooh, it still hit me. Ooh. I dodged it. But it had enough of a hitbox that it just kind of lasted through it. Alright, but this is by far the hardest portion. Once it's down to just Smo, we will be in the clear. I just attack so slowly. Come on, Ornstein, get over here. Stop hiding behind Smo. Why are you just cool walking? Don't aura farm towards me. What? You didn't even do a stabbing animation before the hitbox came out. Come on. And you know, case in point, with the whole, they love to make you just sit on the ground for 10 years. Just the delay, even after just Ornstein, small Ornstein knocks you over, you're on the ground for like 15 seconds. Like, what is that about? What was that attack? I have never seen him do that before. Okay, Ornstein, inventing new tech just to kill me. Don't do that with the lightning. Oh no. If only I had poise. Oh, you stopped that early. Weird. Oh, you didn't even do your second attack of that. You're supposed to follow through on that. Weird. I swear, I don't know how they do it, but Dark Souls bosses always have something up their sleeve. No matter how many times you fought them in the past, no matter how familiar you are with their moveset, they have a way of just mixing it up. Either they'll do the first part of an attack, but not the second part, or like with what Ornstein likes to do, which is he'll start his charge, and then he won't finish the charge until like 2 seconds later when he then decides to finish the charge and catch you completely off guard. Ow. Slow and steady. I hear that, Smo. Okay, it seems like it's just if he misses with that first attack, he doesn't... Nope, see? There, he followed through with it. Why? You are a sad, strange little man, and you have my pity, Ornstein. And I'm probably the sad, strange little man in this situation, and I probably have their pity, if we're being honest here. Come on. Hit. Thank you. Okay. Hard part is done. That's the first phase. Easy part's coming up. That is loud. Ow, my earballs. Okay. Why do you just turn my view around, game? Why? I can't dodge what I can't see. A famous saying. Right, and his hammer acts as a shield as well. Can you stop turning me around here? Hey, Dottie. You have come in at the time that I'm fighting, notoriously, the hardest bosses in the game. So, but I'm doing well against them, so that's great. How are you doing? Oh, double attack, huh? There's big for you there, Smo. Oh. Oh. Do not butt blast me. Being butt blasted is something that has already been checked off my bucket list, and I do not need it anymore. Appreciate the thought, though, Smo. Oh, he was about to do his jump. But I staggered him out of it just by sheer luck. Yeah, Smo is easy. Ayy. Yeah, I'm telling you, that first phase of the fight is the hard one. Once you get it down to just one enemy you can focus on, it goes easy. That was the first try Ornstein and Smo with a cestus. With just a little thing of leather wrapped around my hand. Why are the Royal Sentinels harder than Ornstein and Smo? Why is that? But alright, first half of the game done. Yeah, I'm doing quite well, given that I just beat that. If I had to fight them like 20 more times, which I have had to in the past, then yeah, I probably wouldn't be doing so good. But as of now, we're fine. Give me the Lord Vessel. I do not care. Give me Lord Vessel.
Chosen undead. I am Guinevere.
Hi, Guinevere. Thank you.
And that.
Okay, bye. Lord Vessel. Now we can go put that at the who's it? Let's see. Warp. Firelink Shrine. It's so nice that we can do that. But you know, our weapon is not really ever gonna get any better. So there's that. Hi, can you take me to the place with the stuff?
Heavens, you have done it. You
Oh,
have
good
retrieved
heavens.
The Lord Vessel.
That I have?
After 1,000 years.
It didn't take me that long.
It is really you.
Okay. Alright then, you have fun with that.
Forgive me. I really should calm down. Now, let us take that vessel on a journey. I assume that you are ready. Now, be still.
I like that he doesn't even ask. He's just like, yeah, I assume you're ready, let's go. I'm gonna look up if there's any resins I can buy anywhere. Because I know the cestus is enchantable. Let's see. Is it lightning? Pine resin? We're here. Gold pine resin, that's it.
This is the Firelink Chamber.
I know. This ain't my first rodeo. Let's see, can I buy gold pine resin anywhere? I know you can farm it off of the little... Or is it the big mushrooms? Oh, yeah, you can... Oh, you can only buy 3 from that guy. Sold by Elizabeth, only 5. Large mushroom people. Oh, that's a pretty good chance, though. And a smaller chance from the small mushroom people. Okay, so I could either farm the large mushrooms for it, or I'm screwed. What about charcoal pine resin? Does that have anything? Oh yeah, 500 souls each from the undead merchant female. That's not bad. I could buy a bunch of that. Free fire damage on my weapon. Alright. Is a long boy. Alright, we're just gonna warp out of here back to Firelink. Now let's go into the sewer and get, or I guess it's an aqueduct really, and get a bunch of the pine resin. Actually, let's just, hi, Mr. Sorcerer Man. Let's level up as much as we can with our souls before we just spend it all. We can do another one. Nice. 275. That's the max level in Ashron's Call. And it is also our base damage now. How convenient. Get out of here. All you low-level enemies. Okay, now we're gonna go and buy 11,000 souls worth of charcoal pine resin. And that's gonna be great for us. And then we need to figure out where we're going next. We could go to any one of the Lord Souls, because we already have the seal open. Okay, I'm not gonna buy any... Not talk. Dang mouse. Okay. Oh, we can also get rotten pine resin. I don't think that's as useful. 23. That should be plenty for now. Because this stuff is gonna come in handy. Probably. Because I was thinking, now that my weapon is basically at its max level, applying resins is the only way we'll be able to do any more damage with it ever again. So, that's what the charcoal pine resin will be used for. You just wanted to say hi, so I assume that you're leaving then? Well, then I hope you, if you haven't streamed yet, I hope you have a good stream. Or a good day, or what have you. Because there's 3 different directions we could... Well, 4. Because we could go down and do the 4 kings, which... Yeah, we're not getting any higher DPS. Actually, we'd need to go and do Seal of Artorias first. Which might require me going up to the other place. Let's go somewhere else first. Let's see. I could do Tomb of the Giants. Not well, but I could. Man. I do kind of just want to get that one done with. And I think Nito will take some good damage from fire, right? I mean, he's undead. Undead usually have a aversion to fire. So let's head in there. Shouldn't be too bad. And we can warp now, so we don't have to worry about actually resting at the catacombs bonfires. Well, good jump, bro. You really got me there. How much damage do I do? I do negative my health in damage. That's good. Okay, we can 2-shot these guys, and they do give souls, so the necromancer we killed earlier is helping. Yeah, they do not stand a chance, at least as of now. Later in here, it's gonna get a lot worse, like with the bone wheel guys. But yeah, I was just thinking, even if we go through and try to like either beat or evade the Hydra, there is a chance, I don't remember exactly, but there's the possibility that you're not able to go through the Artorias door to Sif's chamber without the seal of Artorias. I don't know about that for sure, But I seem to remember that from somewhere, and if that is the case, and I don't buy the seal, and I do manage to evade the thingamahoozit, then it would be very unfortunate. Because it would all be for naught. Stop it. Get some help. Man, you guys are annoying. Oh, you guys are coming back because there's still the necromancer downstairs. Okay. That's fine. How am I floating? I'm a magical person, apparently. So where did the other... I know there was another skeleton, but we're just gonna ignore that. Kill that guy. Oh, there's the other one. Okay, running attack kills them. Okay, good. Well, we can go sit at the bonfire at Nido. Not Nido. Pinwheel. I always get those names mixed up because they're both like skelly men. Oh, there's no bonfire here. Oh, good. Is it up the ladder? There has to be a bonfire before Tomb of the Giants, right? Nope. Evidently, there does not have to be. And we never got a light source. That's fine. I remember the route, right? I used to go through here backwards. Tomb of the Giants, yep. Yep, I see that. Hi, Mr. Skellyman. Oh, you are not that strange. Although you have a lasting hitbox that crushes me to the ground somehow. How does that work? Would you like to enlighten me on that one? Do I remember where we're going? It says to go down there, but do I trust it? No. Man, I could have used one of those lanterns. But even with full item discovery gear, none of them dropped. Am I supposed to go down here? I have to go slow. So the tiny bit of light I get is enough to illuminate the path in front of me. But they don't give you much, do they? Okay, that's a trap. I know that doesn't connect down to there. I know here you just go forward and forward again. And then here there's a guy. Another guy. Hello. This is bad. I think this is a dead end. Is that also a dead end? Okay, I need to kill you guys so I can actually figure out where I'm going. Could have sworn it was over this way, though. I'm just going for it. Yep, it's this way. This leads you right to Patches, if I remember correctly. Let's hope they don't follow me down. I hear the dogs already. Alright, we're not going that way. We're going to the ladder. To our first boon fear. Navigating this place without a light is horrible. Navigating it backwards was even worse. I really need to do a warp gate randomizer someday on stream, because that was why I had to... Hi, you're kind of scary. That's why I had to navigate it backwards one time, is because I'm not even going to deal with you. I don't need any of the loot. Where's the way forward? This way? Because, yeah, I was using the warp gate randomizer with my friend John, and the only way forward from where we were was from the bottom of the Tomb of the Giants backwards all the way up to the surface. Hate those things. Those caused a lot of issues on our way back up. But yeah, we also didn't have a light. So yeah, it was rough. It was very rough. I just need to get through here and kill Nito. I need out. I need nothing else from you. That's a hole. Where there's a hole, there's a goal. Let's keep going. Okay, hi, Silver Knight. Black Knight? Is that Black Knight or Silver Knight? Okay, you guys are just teaming on me now. Was that fourth one? That's a fourth one. Why are there 4 of you? Okay, this is gonna be tough. I know the basic route, but it's hard to envision. Hi, Cliff. It's hard to envision something when you can't see 2 feet in front of your face. Like, come on. We literally have mere inches of sight range here. Whoa. We're fine. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. I think it's down here. Yep. That's where we fell. And this is where we go. This is where we got teamed up on. And right around here, there should be a ladder. Why that attack? Why that attack? Why every attack? Why do you keep doing this to me? Okay, that's BS. Well, we found the ladder. Because it's down that ramp. I hate the dog skeletons. I hate them. You just can't do anything against them. They just attack so fast and constantly. You can't see them anywhere. I mean, I even tried blocking earlier and it just did absolutely diddly. I think it's over here. Yep. Get up, please. Frickin' me again. A little nap. Oh, that's not the right place, but we're fine. Why again? You literally just keep using that same attack over and over and over and over and over. Is it down here? No, it's not down here. It was more to the right. That's not the ramp I was thinking of. So that ramp leads to another ramp that then leads to the ladder. There's so many steps. And so many enemies. I forgot all those deaths, but I'm just adding 4 because I think we've died like 4 times in a row here. Maybe 3? Hard to remember. At least we got to the bonfire before dying. Because that is a really nice checkpoint for this area. And it's so BS that it's a hidden bonfire. Like, you know how upset I would be if I just didn't even know where that bonfire was? Why is there no not ground here? You're not where I'm supposed to be. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Thank you. Should be another one right around here. Down the ramp. Into the obvious trap. Over this way should be another ramp, like right here. Right. Nope, that's... I was close. There was more to the left. I was just looking for any cliff, because it was not where I thought it was. And then the first cliff I found was too far to the right. I hate Tomb of the Giants. Place is absolute nightmare. Okay, where's the hole in the ground? This? Or is this death too? Nope. It is simply prolonged death. AKA living. Okay, down here, follow this around, and go to the left. Now stay kind of this way. Yeah, there's the loot. So anyone that's following me can just, I can dark garden them. Okay, is this? That's a ledge. But that's down where I'm supposed to be. I see it. Hello, I am under the water. Please help me. I'm drowning. Ladder. Ladder. I know it's here. I know. Unless we're already at the bottom of the ladder. Do we, like, skip it? Are you the ladder? You're the ladder. We're at the end, boyos. We're in the clear. Well, not entirely the clear. There's still a lot of BS after this, but still. We made it through with 10 Estus. That's not bad. If we die to Nito, I'll need to go back and, like, kindle that bonfire because we're just having less and less and less Estus otherwise, and we're not going to be able to get through all that and beat Nito on 5 Estus. We just aren't. How hard are you guys to kill? Not that hard. Good. Because they like to trap you. Right here. Ow. And here. Yep. You deal with these frickin' things. Which is why you just dodge them. You just run past. Hi. Ow. How do we get up there again? I forget. Gotta go down into the bone zone. Alright. Neato. Yeah, I didn't do the fall right. I forgot that you need to do the fall in a certain way. Okay. 1 minute, oh fire. We don't have any divine damage. So we're gonna stay over here. Because we don't want the big skeletons on us as much. That's not too horrible. Our range is pretty bad still. Yeah, we have to hit him like at the arm. Ow. Come on, why can I just not hit you anywhere? Oh right, he kills his own guys. Oh, that's useful. Thank you. Oh, you didn't even hit any of your own guys? They just do infinite free damage for him? Oh, you didn't hit any of them again. Why with the rolling attack? I hate the rolling attack. Just infinite free damage. And I can't hit him from this angle, and these guys are on top of us. What, do I need to level up a Divine Cestus? Is that what this is calling for? I think I do. I think that's what this needs. What? I was through that. I was on the other side of that. Dang, rolling damage. You guys are worse than Kirk. That's like his entire thing. Is the thorns. Oh great, he's doing this again. I don't think I can get far enough away. Oh, but he killed all his guys. No, we did. What? You are not supposed to survive that. That's an AoE. What frickin' corner did he hide in that just made him immune to it? Oh, he didn't. He must have been getting up at the time that the AoE went off, so he was in iframes. What? Just come out of nowhere and kill me? No, you didn't kill me. Okay. I thought the AoE was for sure gonna finish me off there because he just came out of frickin' nowhere with that BS. What? And you're still alive? I thought you were the one that died. Oh my gosh, I hate these skeletons. I'm down honk shoeing for 10 years again. Every frickin' time. Of course. Back to the frickin' Tomb of the Giants again. But we need to spend... how many? We need 3. We're not gonna have enough humanities to farm any more humanities after this. I know we are. We got humanities from other places. That's good. Because we need this to be at 20. If we don't get through this with more, we're just never gonna be able to beat this guy. Because I don't have a divine weapon, so I can't permanently kill the skeletons. And they're dead for such a short amount of time. Like, it really does absolutely nothing to kill them. Especially if they get killed off, like... I don't know, like, at different times. If you stagger it out, then one of them is always alive to interrupt you. No matter what you do. Which is just irritating. Alright, let's see if we can just get this route down. Because if we can, things will be a lot easier. Because we'll get through with more Estus. And then we'll be able to have more for the boss. Because we only died there because we ran out of the S. Oh, of course you're doing that attack. Frickin' a-hole. A-holes. Oh, and of course that staggers me. Where's this going? The right way? No, I tried to roll there, but it didn't roll. Yeah, we really need to get this mental map down a bit better because it is iffy getting through here. I kind of know fully where we're going. It's just at times you get a bit lost. It's a good thing we got through that quick, because that was the BS attack that takes all your health. Like, yeah, that attack. That attack right there. What? Why do they always just land right on top of you and interrupt everything you're doing? Oh, and I'm just honk shoeing again. I'm just gonna take a bit of a nap. There's another one. Why wouldn't there be another one? Why, honestly, why wouldn't there be? More, please. Please, 7, 8, 9, 12 of these things. That's what we need. 5 or 6 isn't enough. Hate the Tomb of the Giants. And this being the run back to Nito is just an insult. Like, you know, I know the Dark Souls 1 has some bad runbacks, but this is the worst by far, as at thus far at least. It's been a while. I don't remember off the top of my head all the runbacks in the game, but so far this is by far the most enemies I've had to go through. And just the worst it's been. Where do I go? Off here? Nope. Further to the right that time. I just can't figure out where I am. I don't have any vision. My mental map is starting to fail me because it's just, I've gone through it so many times I don't remember where I am at any given point. Because I'm always starting back at friggin' square zero. Go off. What was it here? Another guy down here that's gonna try to ruin my life. And it was off to the right. Where did you come from? Okay. Off to the right works. Puts us on this path, which I kind of recognize. Ugh, yeah, and then down here. And then roll that way, down the ladder. Good. Okay. That was an easy way through. We have 19 Estus. So long as we can get to Nito, we should have a good time. We should have a great time. Everything should be hunky-dory. Is there a resin? I don't think there is. I was thinking, like, is there a holy resin that I could put on? Because that would be nice. That would actually be one of the most useful resins in the game. If you could just have, like, a holy resin that gives you divine powers. So you can permanently kill undead just for a little bit. Because even just, like, a few seconds of perma-killing undead would be useful. I don't think... Do these guys respawn? I don't want to have to deal with them, but I think if I do deal with them, they don't come back. Alright, now I don't remember what the trick here is with this. We have plenty of Estus. I think it's you run off to that side? Nope. Alright, we wait over here for Nino. Hate you all. All your dang rolling attacks. Like, what are you supposed to do against the rolling attack? Are you supposed to just block it? Is that like one of them shield only, like shield exclusive dodges? Okay. That's a grab. Whoa. Where am I? I do some good damage with the frickin' fire on here. Glad that I got this fire resin. And by some good damage, I mean comparatively. You know, don't get me wrong, the damage is still garbo. What? What? He literally just holds out his hand and waits. He just waits. He's just like, huh, I'm holding it out, and I'm holding it out, and I'm holding... Oh, you walked into it. Hey, it just lasts like 25 seconds, and if you move anywhere near it, you die. How the heck is that fair? That's not how this game is supposed to go. The game is supposed to be, you dodge attack, attack is done. You know, what's the point of dodging if dodging doesn't dodge? It's just like with Elden Ring, where it's just like, well, you dodged that attack, you fool. That attack was the first part of a combo. It was specifically to make you dodge so that you couldn't dodge this attack, this attack, this attack, this attack, and this attack. And this attack, 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 and now you can hit. Oh, but only for like 2 seconds. And now I'm going to go into another combo. That's Elden Ring. This one at least has more individual attacks, but the attacks last so long. What is it with this game and lasting hitboxes? Like, I don't remember it being that much of an epidemic last time I played this. But it is bad. It is really bad. Oh, we got through here with 20 Estus this time. That we didn't take a single point of damage, I don't think. I guess me ranting about how dumb lasting hitboxes are makes it so I do better at navigating in pitch black environments. I should remember that next time I have like a home invader and they're sneaking around the house at night and I need to sneak up on them. I just gotta rant about, you know, lasting hitboxes in Dark Souls 1 and then I'll be able to get them. And, you know, honestly, I think that would work just because the guy would be so confused. He's just like, why the heck is this guy talking about Dark Souls 1 right now? Oh, of course they can hit me there. Of course they can. They can hit me anywhere. I just wanted to kill one of you and see if you don't respawn. I think you do, because I seem to remember this being like one of the areas that you can farm for the masks in. But maybe not. We'll test it. If that guy's not there next time, then we'll know. And then we can slaughter all of them and never have to deal with their BS again. Really? Doing that right now? Friggin' jerk. Can you move, please? Okay, I don't know why he did that. Like, why he stopped right there. That was pretty much a guaranteed kill. Well, not a kill, but guaranteed damage at least. That was inefficient. I don't remember the timing on that at all. Why are you just spamming that this time? Come on, I don't know the timing. Why? Why? Every other time you just walked right up to me. And now he's just like, nope. Nope, I'm just gonna keep spamming the one attack you never learned the timing on. This is horrible. How did you survive? How did you survive? Alright, we're just gonna take this damage. Never mind, we're just gonna die. 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 Why? Why are these people such pieces of garbage? These skeletons are the worst part of this fight. Like, Nito would be so easy if it weren't for his frickin' Rattle 'em Boys squad. And he's doing this again. That's why usually you bring a divine weapon in here, but I don't have one of those. You also usually get a divine weapon pretty easily. Oh great, they're gonna stun lock me here. But yeah, I usually get a divine weapon throughout the course of the game. I don't remember where. I think it's like a random item in maybe the catacombs somewhere. Ow. Huh? Oh, you're on that still. Oh my gosh. I've only ever had one item in this game so far on this run, so I was like, why are you going home? Thank you for saving me from your own guys. I appreciate it there, Nito. We're not gonna be able to dodge just in time. Kill the skeletons. Okay, they were still standing up. Why do you stand up so fast when I kill you? But then when he's about to do a big AoE that would kill you again, you're just like, nah, I'm gonna be down for like 25 years. Can you look at me, please? Oh, great, you're doing one of these again. How does that still hit me? I can't run any further away because that's where the frickin' big things are. Yeah, well, luckily they're respawning right now. Well, and we all got hit by it. Can you please get up? Ow, why are you guys so good at dodging his abilities? You're better at dodging him than I am. I need to wait for him to take them out, because I can't. Oh, we're so dead. Why? The Palpatine attack! Oh, he got 2 of them. Good. Why? How did the 3rd one survive that? But seriously, why did they make Palpatine do that in the movies? Ow, how do you evade that? That's so long. No, 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 no. Why? Why? First of all, why is the frickin' animation so long for my resin? And why is it that he just can attack at that range with a grab? No! Drink! Why aren't you Night Rain? Oh, of course, you're over here doing your frickin' stupid roll attack. That skeleton just got up and got obliterated by Nito. Alright. We're just gonna tank it. There we go. Frickin' finally. That run back is painful. Why do they do that to you? I mean, if I could see, to be fair, if I had gotten a lantern, the run back would not have been nearly as bad. The problem is just not having any sight through the entire way down every single time you have to go down there. It is horrific. Oh, but the Four Kings is gonna be even worse, isn't it? I think it is. Did I die more? I'm gonna say I probably died more than I forgot. We're gonna bring it up to 29. Okay. Four Kings, because that's like a damage race. And we have everything but damage. We have exactly no damage. So that is gonna be great. And our next place is probably gonna be freaking why can't I tell? Oh, I can teleport to Orlando. Probably gonna be Duke's Archive to get the Seath, which is no good. That is gonna be horrible. Man, how do you go through this game deathless if you need to die in the Duke's Archive to beat Seath? That's like, that's how you do it. Is there a way around that I just don't know of, or do they just not count that one? Because honestly, that seems like a bit of a roadblock to me. Alright. The boars shouldn't be an issue, honestly. They should not be. Because our weapon doesn't bounce off. So we can do good damage to them. One of the only benefits of this weapon. Like the only enemy that I can kill easier with this thing than any other weapon in the game. Oh, got the boar helmet. Get the boar drip. Alright, I think I'm gonna get to the next bonfire and then call it a day, because it has been bad. Bad to the bone. Ow. Another helmet. Thank you, I think. Do those ever respawn? I feel like they don't. Let's sit down and see. No, it does not. That's great. Alright, well, I know that up this elevator is horrificness, so that'll be great. And we will deal with that next time, because yeesh. So thank you for being here, everyone. I will see you guys next time, when hopefully we'll be able to beat Seath, the Scaleless, and who else? The Four Kings, and there's another one. Well, we need to beat Sif to beat the Four Kings, so that's another thing. We probably either need to buy the seal or the crest, or we need to go and get like kill or evade the Hydra, which both of those are pretty Herculean, because if I remember, the crest is like 20,000 or something. That's a lot of money. What's the last? Why can I never remember the last Lord Soul? There's Nito, the Four Kings, Seath. Is that it? Bed of Chaos. I always forget the Bed of Chaos. That is like... Is that the furtive pygmy? I don't think it is. I thought that was Queen Izalith? The Witch Izalith? Great Witch Izalith? I thought that was her. Or some manifestation of her, creation of her, I don't remember. But it would make sense if it was the furtive pygmy, because it is so easily forgotten. I never remember. I remember so many times I have gone mentally in my head, just like, oh yeah, all the Lord Souls from Dark Souls 1. You got the Four Kings, you got Nito, you got Seath the Scaleless, and that's it. But then my brain is sitting there like, wait, there's another one. It always takes me like a good 5 minutes to remember the frickin' Bed of Chaos. And it is the worst boss fight. I hate the Bed of Chaos. Man. I mean, Dark Souls 1 is definitely up there as one of my favorite Souls-like games. Just because it's the first one I played, it's a classic, it's great. But at the same time, I hate so many things in it. So many things. Not like anything about the game, but just things in the game. Like specific enemies, specific boss fights, specific areas are just, they kill me so many times. And it's just, it is difficult. I'm surprised we're still under 30 deaths, approximately. I feel like I might have missed a few, but we are at 29. So around 30 by this point is not bad for me. For other people, that's probably horrendous. They're just sitting there like, what a loser. 30 deaths? How could he? I would never. But for me, that's pretty decent, you know? The Cestus, even though it doesn't do good damage, it has been pretty consistent so far. It's gotten me through stuff. And it definitely was the right thing to pick for a kind of minor challenge run, because it is just hard enough to be a challenge and not making me just die inside against every enemy. I should try the Broken Sword run though, because I don't think it would be much worse, honestly. Just the amount of damage that I do, I feel like can't be that much higher than a Broken Sword, right? I don't know. We might try that someday. We also have the whip only run that I've been wanting to try. I also have things in Dark Souls 3 I want to do, like the chime only run. That one's gonna be fun. But that one's not like a serious run. That one's just like, can we do it kind of run. Like with this, in my head, I'm like, okay, I'm using a legitimate weapon. Like, this isn't a shield, this isn't a chime, this isn't something stupid. It's a Cestus. It's supposed to be good enough, but it's not. So, Yeah. But anyway, I will see you guys next time, which is probably tomorrow. And that'll be great. So, goodbye.